Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. There's another paid request, this time from Brian. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, reactions, topics, rankings, reviews, re-reviews, commentaries, pretty much anything, feel free to send them either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And Brian wanted me to react to another LA Beast video, this one on cereals. And here is the video here. So let's get into it.
LA Beast here. Today I have one simple question. Is there a price that a human being can pay to relive their childhood?
$1 million.
You're goddamn right there is. And after scouring the depths of eBay,
Yeah, $1 million.
and spending $1,081.62, I have compiled the perfect collection of expired cereals from my childhood. And all that I plan on doing right here, right now, is taste testing each and every single last one of them. And after
It does seem like when he does
I can
this,
tell that some of them are probably going to taste like absolute shit. And please stay tuned to the end of the video as I transport myself back to 1997, the only way I know how, with a bowl cut and those giant 90's glasses. So without further ado, let's get started.
I don't know why a bowl cut. I mean, there are people today that have bowl cut.
Cereal from my childhood. This was probably one of my most favorite cartoons growing up as a kid. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cereal, made by the Ralston Purina Company, and this specific box is from 1991.
Okay, before I go on, number one, that's pretty cool turtle van set. Number two, I did not grow with the turtle cereal. Did not grow with it. I just technically I did. I just never had it when I was a kid, which was weird because I don't think they sold it where I was living. Where I was living, they didn't have it in stock. Did not have it in stores. Oh, otherwise I sure would have been begging to get it. And win a real diamond worth $4,000? Free inside diamond. Dazzle scope. Collect all three. Okay, one of those things that pretty much you move and you're supposed to see all these pretty colors to one of those things. But you win a real diamond worth Dude, a real diamond is worth more than $4,000. Let me tell you something. If you did a diamond like that picture, and it's only $4,000, you're getting ripped off. Let's say marshmallows. Okay, sorry.
And all that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal consists of are crunchy, sweetened ninja nets with Ninja Turtle marshmallows. And in the commercial, you can see Bebop and Rocksteady, as well as Shredder, stealing this little boy's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal.
Because they're assholes.
And then the Ninja Turtles come rolling in their sweet van and save the boy's day and get his cereal back.
And then they shoot Bebop Rocksteady in the head.
And
And they tie Shredder up for a gangbang.
27 years ago. And the cool thing is, once I find my Dazzle Diamond Scope, and if it says winner, I could potentially win a $4,000 1-carat diamond. This is what it looks like. So it does.
Because, you know, all the kids, they were into diamonds at that time. What were kids into? You know, they were into toys, maybe the start of video games, Nintendo, and diamonds. You know, again, all the kids, I need that diamond, please. For which ear? This ear or this ear? Depending which one you choose, that'd be a different, anyway, I'm not going to get into that.
Still look like cereal. And I found my diamond Dazzle Scope, which just fell on the floor. Sorry, you are not a winner.
That was cheap for a fucking scope thing.
Okay, it smells like rotting wheat bran marshmallow dust.
Yep, because it's old cereal is going to smell. It's not going to smell like cherries.
Same thing 27 years ago. Okay, I'm just going to taste it.
The marshmallow looks like disintegrating.
it smells rotten.
It is old.
So I guess the golden pieces are supposed to be the Ninja Net shot beneath the food.
So it's supposed to be like Chex with marshmallows? Maybe? Wow, old cereal doesn't taste good. Who would have thunk it?
It tastes like a poor man's Chex cereal.
Yeah.
It definitely...
With the way you described it, it sounded like Chex cereal, which I'm not even a big fan of Chex.
Okay, the Ninja Turtle marshmallows taste like... if the leprechaun from Lucky Charms farted these particular marshmallows from his green butt into this bowl, which is 27 years old. So, one more bite.
Probably the leprechaun from the movies.
Would I recommend it 27 years later? Yes. Next up, straight out of 1989,
Unless you want to die.
is the official Batman cereal. Which is
I've heard
said to
about
have had
this,
a
yeah.
natural honey nut flavor, and according to the commercial, it had a smashing taste and a honey nut flavored part of your complete breakfast. Now this cereal, the pieces look like little bats, and they made this
Makes
cereal
sense.
as a 1989 tie-in to the movie Batman, starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and that other blonde-haired lady who was in 8 Mile.
Kim Basinger.
Definitely growing up as a kid, I was a big fan of Batman. I still have my Batmobile. And you go like this. It does that. The cool thing is, I have this sweet Batman bank still to this very day upstairs.
I've actually seen someone do this. Brad Jones Cinema Snob. They actually did this type of video, and they also had the free bank. So I guess a lot of people have the Batman cereal with the free bank, and I just keep it. I guess I do wonder, even back then, were people like, hey, let me keep this in case one day I'm going to sell it. Were they even thinking that back then? I guess so. You see quite a few of these. I think Brad Jones, Cinema Snob, did this, and it looked like he almost wanted to puke blood. Like, it's one of the biggest reactions he got in a taste test in his Brad Tries videos. There was the Reggie bar, this one, and a few others. And the Batman cereal just looks like a bad version of Captain Crunch. Maybe it was good at the time, but it just don't be rotten.
It tastes like how I remembered it from 1989, so here we go. Here's the cool Batman bank.
Michael Keaton's like disapproving of you trying to taste this.
A solid brick.
Look at Batman. He's got his arms like, I do not approve.
Okay, this is my first whiff.
Get your fucking shine box.
Straight from 1989. Oh. It smells like my grandmother's attic. And I mean, the natural honey nut flavor, it smells kind of like if Winnie the Pooh drank too much honey and then pissed stale honey back into the honey pot. Okay.
Well, at least it's not, well, at least he didn't jerk off in it. Which is probably what he wants to do with honey as lube.
LEBs. Batman cereal.
Let's see, I wonder if he has this bigger reaction. He didn't actually like it, does he? Man, nope. There you go. Cardboard.
I almost roused
Yep.
that one.
Okay, there you go.
I would say that a 1989 Batman cereal tastes like kind of like a paper mache Captain Crunch with a dose of 1989 chemicals.
Yeah, it seemed like a Captain Crunch knockoff.
I remember that as a kid, but any honey nut natural flavoring has gone out the window. It tastes like my grandmother's attic. Would I recommend it? No. Hopefully I can wipe the stank out of my mouth with these. The limited edition collector's
What the
box
fuck?
Flutie Flakes. And as you can see, American football player Doug Flutie was selling this cereal to raise funds and awareness for the Doug Flutie Jr. Foundation for Autism, as his son is autistic.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know who Doug Flutie is, he's probably best known for his miraculous game-winning pass, the Hail Mary, when he was at Boston College, and he won the game over Miami with left to go. And because this box of Flutie Flakes expired on November 12th, 1999.
Says there's this frosted
so
cornflakes.
they're still sugary and delicious. So without further ado, let's give it a taste.
So it probably is literally just frosted cornflakes, just with another name put onto it.
Okay, this is what they look like. As you can see, they kind of look like Frosted Flakes right off the bat.
No, wait, let me go back a sec. When he pulls these out, this is one of the things that made me mad about cereal. Look how much empty space is in that fucking bag. Now, sometimes, if you get lucky, you'll get cereal that it's actually filled up, but only half the fucking bag is full. Like, you're paying for a full box, and then half of it is empty. Half of it is fucking empty. That's what pissed me off about cereal. When half the fucking thing is empty. I'm like, what a ripoff. You're buying for this, but you get this.
Gym socks from a high school locker room.
Like, you're buying for this, and you get this amount.
I thought theirs were gonna be like
Such a cheap jack horseshit ripoff. Flutie Flakes. I was surprised they didn't do one called Fruity Flakes. Like the frosting is some kind of fruit. Berry. Like berry flavored corn flakes. It'd be called Fruity Flakes. God, I remember 10, 220.
Oh, Jesus.
Never mess with the Jesus. Maybe the cereal will give you autism, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Like if I was at my grandmother's house, you know, she used to have a couch with a plastic cover. It probably tastes like the dirty couch underneath a plastic cover at my grandmother's house.
I've never tasted couches. Wasn't my forte.
Sneezed semi-sugary boogers all over some Wheaties. This is kind of what it tastes like as well. Flutie Flakes.
So he's pretty much a bad version of Wheaties. I think it's just frosted cornflakes, just with a different name on it.
About $130 on eBay, which is this, a 1987 discontinued Count Chocula cereal, which is nothing more than a chocolate-flavored frosted cereal with chocolate-flavored marshmallows. And as you can see, this box is
Bela Lugosi.
Bela Lugosi, who started the 1931
Lugosi, now Lugosi.
and of course,
Did you say Bela Lugosi?
himself. His name is Count Chocula.
It's Bela Lugosi. Lugosi.
His tagline is, I want to eat your cereal. And today,
I want to suck the dick.
I paid so much money for it.
Yeah, I guess did they discontinue Count Chocula because the company went under? Or just because the chocolate? But there's other chocolate cereal out there. There's other boxes of I mean,
free stickers and it's stuck. No, it's not.
Like, that's filled. Look how filled that is. Like, that's not a ripoff.
See the marshmallows, but yet you can see the marshmallows slightly.
See, now that's filled. That's fair.
3 years old when this came out, so let's see if I can. Oh god. Okay.
You see how fucking filled that cereal is?
1987.
That's what I'm talking about. You get your money's worth with that.
It does. It smells like if Count Chocula himself.
Well, it's old chocolate too.
Dropped a dookie into this cereal box 31 years ago. Okay.
Like old chocolate, there's no way that's gonna hold up.
Chocolate flavored frosted cereal with frosted marshmallows. I wonder if I should wear a mask because there's a lot of dust. Okay. 1987. By the way, the commercial for this, it's kind of freaky. Like I can't believe I actually wanted to eat this stuff when I was 3 because Watching that commercial now, I was scared shitless.
Oh, Bela Lugosi was in the commercial too. I like that the muse is pretty much Diona from Ready to Die.
Sour chemicals. They taste like sour chemicals. We'll take one more bite. Sour.
That made me think. I think there is like a Sour Patch cereal too. I think. If not, I'm surprised there isn't.
That can't be good. My final analysis on the taste.
Shit.
1987 Discontinued Count Chocula. I'm not a vegan. I'm definitely not a vegan, but if I had to imagine what a vegan stale chocolate milkshake would taste like with chemicals, this is what this tastes like. Now, this next box of cereal is very rare and hard to find, but thanks to Kimberlyn, she helped me locate one of these. A 1991 Ralston of Urkelos, which are
I should have known there was.
cereal that should taste like strawberries.
Oh my god.
Now, in 1991, Ralston decided to jump on the Urkelmania craze.
Oh, that's it's Fruit Loops.
Was this nerdy next door neighbor on the sitcom Family.
That's really what this is. Fruit Loops.
With Laura Winslow, he had high pants, suspenders, and some of his catchphrases.
I am surprised
Can I do that?
there's not a
Cheese.
new Family Matters. I think there was talk of it. I'm surprised that never came to fruition.
Will change the flavor profile of cardboard shit that I've been tasting in all the other
Because they had Full House, and for what, that 1 year they had Murphy Brown come back. So I am shocked they never did a Family Matters.
Okay, here we go. Let's get the official smell.
God, I remember Family Matters though.
Oh, it does have an aroma. It has a semi-fruity aroma, but it smells like a stale 27-year-old banana.
Like Home Improvement they want to do because they don't like Tim Allen.
Pocket for decades is what it smells like immediately.
Let's say with Family Matters, like Steve Urkel barely appeared in like the first season,
Okay.
and then he became the star of the show.
Okay. Urkelos, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Carl Winslow.
Urkel's. Yeah, Carl was. I appreciate your service with John McClane. Stale fruit. Back in the day, probably would have been good. I mean, Fruit Loops.
I get a very slight hint of Fruit Loops. Yeah, but if Toucan Sam is a 78-year-old man who just shit Fruit Loops into a bedpan with stale, rotting plastic fruit pieces, that's what Urkelos taste like. Not bad. I can actually taste the sugar.
Not bad.
Poor man's Fruit Loops. Not bad. The Urkelos, I would say, have become my favorite tasting cereal so far. Now, this next cereal I do specifically remember.
Well, the fruit probably
And
helps.
it again comes from Ralston, straight up from 1991, and that is the Addams Family cereal.
Oh, based on the
Which is
movie.
a creepy, crunchy cereal with a great taste that you'll scream for, and it was made to tie into the 1991 film The Addams Family, starring Angelica Houston, Christopher Lloyd, Christina Ricci, and Raul Julia. Now, my favorite part of the cereal is that each box came with a sweet...
That wasn't a bad movie. That was a decent film.
Again, just like the Batman Bank, I have one of these Cousin It
It was weird what they did with Uncle Fester, because it wasn't Uncle Fester, but you found out it really is Uncle Fester. That was kind of a weird decision, but the cast helps make that film work. What is that fucking kids in cages on the back? It's funny he didn't talk much about that. It's like 2 kids in cages. Addams Family.
It's very bland. There's no marshmallows or anything. Addams Addams Family cereal from 1991. Smells like a dirty car mat that you put your feet on. Let's see what it tastes like. I've had this as a kid. It does not smell anything like I remember it. Addams Family cereal.
Oh my god. I'm trying to remember, like, what would that be reminiscent of? Because the other's like reminiscent of cornflakes or Fruit Loops.
Right off the bat, it tastes like if I licked a sweaty man's bald head after he'd been sitting in a sauna for 3 hours.
So not 2 hours, 3 hours.
If I can get past that part, there's no marshmallows in the cereal, but it tastes like once after that stank leaves your mouth, it's like it finishes with like a marshmallow, a Lucky Charm marshmallow finish. Interesting. All right, interesting. Addams Family cereal. Urkels are still here. I would say they're right about there as the best tasting cereal. Fucking A. No, that's enough of that. We're done with that. Now this last box of cereal is 33 years old and a little bit before my time. But what I have here is an expired 1985 box of Ralston G.I. Joe Action Stars, which are said to be honey and grain star-shaped cereal that kind of tastes like Lucky Charms without the marshmallows. And in 1983, Ralston created this cereal to go along with the cartoon G.I. Joe, a real American hero. When I was in nursery school,
Nowadays that cartoon would be canceled.
I always remember watching the cartoon
Misogynistic.
and playing with little tiny G.I. Joe action figures. And today, since I really don't remember,
It makes kids violent.
tried this. I'm interested to see what this tastes like.
Shit like everything else? It's going to taste awful.
Oh God.
Terrible.
Okay, well,
Puke-inducing.
it seems like this box is gold, and again, it's stuck to the bottom. This is not good. Okay, we'll just show it to you like this. It's in like a gold packaging, which is pretty cool. I guess we'll just open it up. Okay, well, it's already open. Oh boy, are there bugs? There may be bugs. Okay, it was already open.
It was already opened. Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah, this is going to be the worst one.
woo! It's like, ooh, it smells like
The type of packaging might be affecting it too. Because that's that typical packaging.
My grandmother's toilet bowl. It kind of smells like a dirty patent leather shoe penny loafer that's been sitting in a stale shoe bin. Oh God, I think there's bugs.
That'd be funny if you pull a bud just popped
I
out.
think I got like a rash in my eyeball. We're just gonna do this really fast. Okay? No wonder it's hard to find 90s snacks because food is not supposed to last this long. 33-year-old G.I. Joe, 1985 Action Stars. Oh God.
If you put it in, it's gonna...
Brown. It's brown. Okay.
Maybe you should not eat the brown one. That's that cereal. That's a fossilized bud. Yeah, I'll skip doing any old cereal.
I'll take one more bite. It smells like dirty underpants that are 33 years old. That a man's grundle has been in. And chemicals?
I do these hoping to get a puke on. Help the video.
Now I understand why they put best if used before. Yeah, Lucky Charms, G.I. Joe, Action Stars has a burning chemical sensation on the back of my throat. It smells like if this was filled with dog shit. Oh. That is literally burning the back of my throat. Okay, we're done. This is the LA Beast, and I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of you who have taken this journey down memory lane with me as I consumed all those expired cereals. But right now, in order for me to blast myself back into my childhood, I'm going to sit here and chug this entire mixture of all of my favorite 90s cereals together. There's flies coming all around the cup here.
Oh, really?
I just want to get this done and over with, so we'll speed up this process. God
Oh, yeah, he's gonna
the
puke.
G.I. Joes were by far the worst.
He's gonna
Literally
puke.
burned the back of my throat, and that's what's on top of the
He's
glass.
gonna puke.
LA Beast. Have a good day.
But this is what gets the views.
Oh, it smells like old cereal.
Yeah, he's gonna puke.
I got this. I got this all day.
So Ninja Turtles, Batman, Addams Family,
What's the sauce? We got this.
G.I. Joe,
Okay.
Flutie Flakes.
I just tasted the 1987 Count Chocula.
The fly's trying to warn you, man.
Actually, the fruitiness of the strawberry cheddar.
Yep.
My mom just cleaned the garage. Okay.
He was close.
I'm going back to my childhood. Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me.
Why not the Mr. T cereal? I would not be surprised if he pukes at the end.
Just tasted the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle nets and marshmallows.
I'm surprised. I am surprised he didn't puke. Oh, he's supposed to him transport back to the end of the day. So is that really him when he was a kid? What were you doing back then? Just filming your chest? And then... Oh, come on, dude. There you go. And these are the eyes of a psychopath. No, just kidding. Yeah, that was interesting. It was interesting to see like the different types of cereals. Again, there's a part of me that wishes he would go a little bit more in depth as to what exactly they tasted like. I mean, yeah, he's making the jokes and stuff, but like, but at least he gives a little bit of info. Like, they're trying to be a bit like Fruit Loops, or try to be a bit like Lucky Charms. At least there was that. I think it's interesting to see just how many different types of stuff was made into cereal to cash in. And the cash in, I will not be surprised if they just find something else and go, yeah, make it like that, but just put a different name on it. Don't put too much effort into it. Put more effort into the pack taste. But yeah, I could say I never had any of those cereals growing up. Never had one. But to be honest, I wasn't a big cereal guy when I was a kid. And the few that I did was maybe Fruity Pebbles. Maybe Apple Jacks. Maybe a few others. So maybe that's why as well. But for people who watch this, name what one or two cereals you had back in the day, ones that are discontinued, not ones that are still around, ones that are discontinued if you remember that you tried, and then explain what you can remember how they tasted. Whether it be Mr. T, Turtles, Count Chocolate, and then specifically what you tasted, and also what discontinued cereal you would like to try. Doesn't have to be this, could be any discontinued cereal. So like one that you would like to try, and one that you remember having when you were a kid. Feel free to comment down below on that. Be curious to read your comments. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.